Hey YouTube viewers, hashtag my global family. This is Dre Abeita, the YouTube academic, here with your hashtag Abeita reality dose. Today is Friday, October 30th, 2020. I'm glad we finally made it through October. It's been a very long and rough month. After 12 years of teaching, right? 4 years in K-12 and 8 in higher education, I've decided to call it quits. No longer will be teaching. I will no longer be actively seeking any sort of positions. I also have decided that I'm no longer going to try to be a professor in academia, which is a lifelong dream that I've always had. That's what I literally thought I was going to do, you guys. When I started my PhD program, 7 years ago? A lot of tough decisions have had to happen the last couple of months, right? We've had to decide on cutting spending, loss of job, loss of some security, sanity because of loss of security. Some of us have lost loved ones. Some of us have had loved ones get very sick. And we all live in fear, which is not normal, nor is it sustainable for the human body. We are literally hashtag living in a time that's not normal. I don't know, guys. But you know me, I am literally the eternal optimist. So what's a girl gonna do when the shit hits the fan? We go to the mattresses, right? And I rally my people. So let me think. My reflection for October. Decided I wasn't gonna be teaching anymore, but solidified and firmly started evaluative work, right? Successfully signed a 1-year contract with roughly 2 months of work, a little over 2 months of work, for about $20,000. Think about that, you guys. With evaluator work, I was able to replace, $20,000 divided by 3. Oh, hold on. 20. Okay, I can't do math, you guys. But that's literally like 8 classes. I can't do math. But if I earn $2,800 per class, then how many is that? I don't know, like 8? No, 8 would be 24. So 7? 7 would be 21. Okay, so literally I would have to teach 6, almost 7 classes to make the exact same amount of money, you guys. That is unknown amounts of work. That's hundreds and hundreds of hours of grading 7 classes. Oh my gosh. So basically for 4 or 5 times the work, I'll literally be doing 2 months worth of work for a year's worth of money. That's not cool, you guys. Do you know how many semesters I'd have to work to even get 7 classes? Okay, now I'm upset. The most I've ever gotten, I think, was 4. And that's because someone dropped out like 6 weeks in or 4 weeks in, something like that. So I took over. So the most I ever really normally get is 3. And that's like, oh my gosh, you know, pre-COVID, 3 or 4 years ago. Actually, before I got kicked out of a set of classes. So I'm a revolutionary, you guys. And there was a white colleague of mine who was uncomfortable and surveilling my work. And she was the chair and she was in charge of that core of classes that I was given. And then after I taught them, even though I thought I was pretty successful and had all those kiddos in my race classes whom continued to love me, still write me, said I transformed their lives, are kicking butt and taking names in social work across New Mexico now. And they're also my Facebook friends. So shout out, you guys. You're amazing. But they removed me from the courses, right? I literally applied for a position and would be partly covering those classes. Highly qualified person, was actually invited to apply, coached and helped. And then, nope, blah, 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 blah. Nothing happened, right? And that's what one person whom you make feel uncomfortable because you use words like whiteness and critical race theory all the time can literally do to you in academia. So yeah, it's not just COVID and dehumanizing practices and having to teach 41 students in a class with no Zoom and basically becoming a paper pusher. It's also the politics, right? I'm tired of it, you guys. So basically at UNM, what a professor in education makes is 60 grand. 70 grand. Guess what? They could be making as much, if not more, as a K-12 teacher. Seriously, why are you going to deal with tenure and publishing and grant chasing if all you're going to make is as much as a teacher, a K-12 teacher? And don't get me wrong, you guys, I love teachers. And it's criminal that we underpay them as well, right? But think about that in society. I put in $130,000 of extra student debt and I'm gonna make the same as a school teacher. I don't know. Our credentialist system has gotten out of control, guys. And it's literally not worth the investment of higher education. As an educator, I'm literally telling high school students that it's not worth it for them to be, investing $40,000, $50,000 in education if we can't even guarantee they'll have a job. I literally have my social work students reporting back to me that their 30-something kids are going back home to live, right? They can't afford it anymore, right? My 20-something friends are saying, haha, buy a house? What are you talking about? Right? It's not in their lived reality. It's not in their experience. So we got to figure out what's going on, you guys, because something is wrong. Anyways, all in all, I think October was all right. Let's hear it for November. I have a big dissertation grant due on the 16th. I also have a big scary meeting with the dean on the 16th about how to make some humanizing changes in the College of Education. Again, if you guys have been a victim of harassment, rape, molestation, academic theft, abuse by your supervisor, if you're a TA, GA, or whatnot, let me know. DM me and I can help. All right, guys, this is Dre. Have a great weekend. Bye.